Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
Arizona will kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down. And that's all that matters.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. First down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, limits the options a little bit more. Second down after that loss of yards play.
And they're able to get him down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Knocked off his feet.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He looks that one in nicely. And he is out of bounds, short of the goal line. It's a stop for this defense, a turnover on downs. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired of going down.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the returner will be knocked down.
Entering inside zone, there are 10 categories.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This is so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive yards. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Shows him the stiff arm. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Ohio, there are 5 categories. You have 7
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. No one for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Darnold. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little count.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was
entering play
wide
call,
open.
special
Didn't take a lot of
teams,
vision
give
because
us
that
7
blocking was
options,
outstanding.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. Decided to go for it, we didn't get it. Defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He's going to pass. Moving away from pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass hits, picked off. Got room at the 35. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't get it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find space and put his team in much better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. To the ground with the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Quick completion on the out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gentry. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Line gets set. First down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Entering play height spread. There are 2 categories.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Handoff to the single back. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker.
Entering play call.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Morton. Makes a move. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw, it's Proctor. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Right between the numbers, you gotta make that
selected.
play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. Razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This offense set up with a second and short. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking for a block. It's Morton. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Got a man. It's Gentry. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. See if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. To the 10. Oh, look out. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Drag down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
You have 19 options. Each listing is selected.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The lone back's got it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about great balance, the run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Choose a new player. You have 10 options. Enter coaching. Pause. You have 5 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row 58 columns. Slot. Entering pause screen. You have 5 options. Formation. Wishbone. Goal line. Wishbone. Flex bone.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Entering play call. Formation. Wishbone. Tight. You have 3 options. Power option is selected. Formation. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. You have 10 options. Choose a player to replace. Formation. There are tight. You have 3 options. Power option is selected.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. On the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Player formation. Split key, split back, shot, wing slot. Choose the player to choose a new. Choose the player to formation. Wings, power red. 4 verticals.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And his first throw here is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The short hands, it's McLeod. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd short, 3rd medium, 3rd long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
The Ducks are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Strong, firm tackle.
Nice play. This running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle, he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Concept, there are 8 categories. There are medium, play action, pat, do, cover, slide, jet, do, mesh. There are 14 categories.
2nd and goal for this offense.
Mesh HB corner is selected.
To the air, it's Proctor. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. At the 35, he's open. Got a lot of running room. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch his breath as we head to the 4th. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Free fire is selected.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Options. Cover 1 hill is selected.
Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Arizona has it in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14.
As a quarterback, you got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, going to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking for a man, it's Proctor. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he holds it in inside the 30. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down to 5.
It really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still
entering play call. Coach suggestions.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds it back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Darnold. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Arizona right back to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already...
Touchdown, Arizona! What a catch and run for 6.
Entering play call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Entering play call. Pass. Run. First click formation.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
Inside zone.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
There are 6 categories.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. So get the momentum started in your direction.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unleashes it on the run. Makes the grab at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Wildcats. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
HB Blast is selected.
Right back to the well. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Entering play. RP personnel play inside zone. There are 10 categories.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Power football with the run. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offensive momentum.
Options. HB Sting is selected.
Let's see what they do on third down. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Formation, there are play type, there are meeting, mesh spot.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level than next.
What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Inside zone, there are 10 categories. You have 19 options.
Well, they're trailing by this much late in the game. They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost there.
HB Sting is selected.
The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. And the Ducks have enough for the first down. The offense will use a timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And he made the extra point without problem. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Entering onside kick.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting an onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass as 1 second remains. Arizona runs out the punt team. Looking for a block. It's Morton. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Entering
That's going to do it for us from here.
Notification reminder. You have a pending friend request. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Enter yes. Entering home screen home you have 4. Load accept invite. Entering selected. Football Heads Dynasty Online Save Thumbs Legit Ohio. Entering weekly event. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hubs. See team stats. Dynasty Central League settings. Members. Entering user game spreadsheet screen. Recruiting. Game result W481. Opponent 80s. Game result W4814. Username eat sign. Auto pro. Recruiting hours 0. Game result W48. Username eat sign money 74. Recruiting hours 0. Entering